Okay. So if you look at the cardiovascular system, it says lipid profile changes. So by that, one would interpret that they mean your LDL levels, or your low density lipoproteins, or your VLDLs would indeed substantially increase. In addition, elevated blood pressure. So if you do know of anybody that's taken indeed anabolic steroids, at least get blood pressure checked. Anytime you have elevated blood pressure, it essentially means that you have a resistance to blood flow in your circulatory system. Okay, and as you now know, elevated blood pressure is one of the most potent signs or symptoms of a cerebral vascular accident or stroke. Also decreased myocardial infarction, it says. Decreased myocardial function, excuse me. Not myocardial infarction, that's a heart attack. It's more likely to give you one, apparently. As a decreased myocardial function, or heart function. From an endocrine standpoint, a gynecomastia, which is the fat lumps behind the breast tissue. Decreased sperm count, so it could have some impact on whether you can be a father. Testicular atrophy, essentially your balls shrink. Okay, because if you've got that coming online, the hypothalamus will signal to the gonads, there's no need to produce any because I've got ample supply coming on board. But also impotence, it says as well. So even your ability to perform in that regard will be affected. Males, decreased sperm count again, decreased testicular size. Females, menstrual cycle irregularities, so you could become a menorrhagic. You then have your clitoral enlargement, deepening of the voice, masculinization, and like I said, some of these things, you know, is not reversible. Okay. Let's see. From a skin standpoint, it's very prominent because they suffer from acne. Okay. I did have one student on the course, an international student on the course, that had all these festering kind of lump type things on his system, bless his heart, and he was 26 years old and he was just on it, and he'd been on it for a long, long period of time. I think, you know, once you see the metamorphosis that your body make as a consequence of being on anabolic steroids, it's very, very hard to come off it. Okay, it is highly transformative, for that there is no doubt. And if you have an addictive personality coming on board anyway, it's less likely that you are going to stop. And that was his problem. All right. Like I said, he was an international student, and he openly admitted to the individuals on the course, the rest of the fellows on the course, that he had issues with regards to impotence and things of that particular nature at 26.